Hi guys, Hannah here. Welcome to my video and to my channel. Today we're doing a part 2 to my butterfly clip video. I made that video a couple months ago and I've had some time now to play with my clips a little bit, and I thought I would do a part 2 with some more hairstyles because apparently it's actually been helping people. I didn't expect anyone to watch that video, but here we are making a part 2. So last time I tried out the clips, I noticed that I did a lot of hairstyles where the hair was out, which is not my favorite way of using the clips. Some of them were really cute when it was a little bit more functional, but for me, when I just use clips scattered through my hair as decoration, it just kind of feels like I've got a slab of cardboard or something on my head. If I'm gonna wear my hair out, I want it flowing. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Without further ado, let's get into the first hairstyle. So one of my favorite ways of all time to wear butterfly clips is in little space buns. I think it's just so cute. I know that there's been a little bit of like controversy about space buns recently. I don't really understand it. Apparently there's some kind of like curly hair thing. I don't really understand it. I'm sorry if I offend anyone. That's definitely not my intention. I just think it's a really cute hairstyle. So basically what you're gonna do is you're going to part your hair into 2 parts. I'm gonna take out my fringe because I like having my fringe out. It frames my face really well. And I like to do my space buns nice and high. I know some people do them like down. I don't know if that's still called space buns. I suppose that would just be buns. Are they called space buns because they're high? I don't know. So once you've got your hair in your 2 little pigtails, you could just stop at the pigtails and like put some clips around your hair tie so you kind of like disguise the hair tie, and that would be just a really cute hairstyle to do by itself as well. But we're not going to stop here. We are going to make them into buns. So I like to twist mine just like that, and then I'm going to secure it with some bobby pins. Now don't worry if they're like a little bit weird and messy because we're just going to put more clips in them anyways. Basically what you're going to do is just going to pepper the clips all over the buns themselves. There's not really too much rhyme or reason to where I'm putting them, which colors I'm choosing. I'm just like covering them like little butterfly nests. I have done this hairstyle before where I've just done all the same color. But I don't think you really have to do it all in one color. For this one, you can make it rainbow, you can make it one color, you choose your own adventure. But I just think it's just like a cute little touch to an already very cute hairstyle. The more you just like pepper them on your hair, the cuter it looks. All right, time for the next hairstyle. And while my hair is parted, I'm gonna keep the parting and I'm just gonna lower the ponytails a little bit for this next hairstyle. We're gonna keep the ponytails in, but I'm just gonna lower them so that this one doesn't really look like antennas, because it kind of can have the danger of looking like antennas. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our bunches and we're gonna create a bunch of little bunches. Once we've got our little extra bubble, we're just gonna like pull it apart a little bit so it gets that extra bit of bubble to it, and then we go below it, we make another one and we bubble it out again. All right, now we've got our 2 little bubbles. I feel like it's very Spice Girls. I'm gonna use my butterfly clips to kind of disguise the elastics a little bit. You can basically just like kind of pepper them all over, but I'm going to try and use them specifically to cover up the elastics. This is it. Super cute little bubble sort of thing. It's like a pigtail, but extra cute. I feel like it works particularly well on long hair as well. My hair is a little bit shorter, but if it's on a longer hair, I feel like it looks really good. It also looks really cute on short hair, I think. But what you can also do, I'll show you an example just on one side. I won't do the whole hair, but what you can do, you can take the principle of what we just did and just extend on it so it kind of turns into this like bubble braid. So you will need a bunch of elastics for this one. We'll start just with a tiny little ponytail up here. We won't really bubble this one too much. All right, and then once we've got that, we're gonna make another ponytail down. We're gonna take our little, oh, I pulled that one way too much. And then we continue down, we make another one, we make another bubble. And once again, we bubble it out, you know the deal. And now this is what my little bubble braid looks like. So what I'm gonna do now is, once again, I'm gonna use the clips. You can put them over the elastic, you can scatter them on top of the bubbles, but as I said, I do prefer to keep them on top of the bubbles. On this one, I don't know if you can see that, this is like this weird little hole thing happening here. So what I'm gonna use the clip for here is just to kind of cover that up a little bit, make it look a little bit more seamless, while still keeping that like braiding effect of the bubbles. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I probably could have gone a little further with bubbling these out a little bit so that they really had that circle, that like rounded effect, but I still think it's super cute, and I personally find it much easier than braiding, like proper braiding. But yeah, these are both super cute options. You've got the braided version and just the ponytail with the bubbles version, both of which super cute. Next up, we're going to keep the braiding theme going, but we're not going to do two this time. This time we're finally taking our hair together. We're going to get rid of that part that we've been using, and we're just going to do one big old fake braid down the back. Does anyone else find those little plastic hair ties to be like the most convenient and yet the most annoying things in the world? They suck to take out, but they're so convenient. This time we're gonna take it from the middle. I'm just gonna shake out my fringe. It's a very exact process. And just create another bunch of little ponytails going down. So I'm going to turn around so you can see what I've done, but basically I've just created a bunch of, they're not really as bubbly, I haven't bubbled these ones up, but a bunch of little ponytails leading into each other, and I've made them a little bit looser. You can of course make them tighter and do a bunch more ponytails, but for today I thought it would be easier just to make it a little bit looser. Hi guys, this is voiceover Hannah from the future. Whoa! I just wanted to drop in here and say that I got my hair cut either the day before this or the day of this, I don't really remember. But what I didn't realize is that with the thickness of my hair and the shorter length of my hair, I look like I've got some kind of like rope or something on my head here. It looks so stiff on my head. So I don't really know if a longer hair, it won't look like that. I feel like it would work better with longer hair. I just think it's really funny, and I hope that you enjoy that image as much as I do. Okay, bye. But once again, let's get the clips going. This would also be really cute if you had like colored hair ties. If you did a rainbow of hair ties, like you started with red, orange, yellow. I'm gonna use the double mirror technique here really quick to get the pins where I want them in my hair. And I really struggled with this in my last video for the hand-eye coordination. And I can confirm it's still really hard. Alright, and I have clipped myself up. Let me give you a little show. Now, of course, you don't have to follow where I put the clips. I just kind of scattered them around. Once again, I covered up the hair ties, but you don't have to. It's just a look that I like personally. It's time for the last hairstyle. So this hairstyle that I'm going to do next is a little half up, half down. So I did say that we were doing updos today, but this is like a halfway. Oh my god, taking all of those clear bands out of my hair, it hurts. I would cut them, but then you only get to use the hair tie once, and I know that a lot of people do that, but to me that's just really wasteful, so I don't really want to do that, but they are such a pain to try and take out of your hair. I'm gonna go from just here in my temple. You could also take it from behind the ears, so you take that whole thing back. You do you, but I'm gonna take it from just above my temples, and I reckon I'm taking it back to halfway down my head. I don't know, where is halfway? I'm not entirely sure. But I'm just gonna clip this side up really quick so that I don't lose that parting. But I'm just gonna deal with this side first. First of all, I'm gonna bring the hair back so that it's lying the way that it will lie when it is tied back. The thing is, if you braid your hair when it's this way and then you take it back, see how it's like sitting really funny? Yeah, you want to do it so that it is pulled the way that you will be lying it when it is braided. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just braid it. You probably got that by now. We are braiding. We're not braiding, we're plaiting. We're not going to keep everything in all the way down. I did not split this hair evenly. Oh well, who cares? I am going to keep the braid going pretty much to the end of the hair, just because that way we've got heaps of wiggle room for when we bring the two pieces together. You can of course do your braid tighter or looser depending on your style. I am a very bit of a neat freak with my hair. I don't know if you've been able to tell, but I grew up going to ballet classes, so doing anything that is slightly messy makes me very uncomfortable. So this like pulling it apart so it becomes a little bit more, I don't know, voluptuous. That's already out of my comfort zone. So once we've done that, we're just going to leave that there to chill out. That would also be really cute. You could just leave that like that if you wanted to, but that's not the hairstyle that we're doing today. We have got our two braids. So what we're going to do, you guessed it, we're going to bring them together at the back. I would recommend when you bring these two braids together, you tie them up in another hair tie, but because I'm just putting this in for a video, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to clip it into place and hope that it stays. You're just going to take those hair ties from the braids out so that they will be all held together a little bit further up, if that makes sense. So I'll show you what it looks like right now. This is what it looks like, and you could just keep it like this. I think this is really pretty. I feel like it would look extra nice if your hair was like really curled, so that because my hair is shorter, it's got like those little tails from the braids around there. But if your hair was curled or if your hair was longer, you wouldn't really be able to see that as much. My hair is like gently curled right now, but if it was like curled, or if you just had curly hair, I don't think you'd be able to see it as much. I'm gonna add a couple extra clips because what are we here for? We're here for the butterfly clips. So I feel like you can sense the trend by now. There isn't any particular rhyme or reason to where the clips go. They really just add something extra. The thing that I love about butterfly clips is that, yes, they can hold some functional value, like they can hold a tiny little bit of hair up, but they're really just decoration. But because they're so small and easy to place anywhere, you can place them anywhere. They're just like super fun to play with, and there's no strict rules with them. Pop them wherever you like. As I said earlier, I like having my hair up so that I can have the cuteness of the butterfly clips without feeling like I've got a slab of hair that's not like free and flowing. That's my personal preference. If you like to scatter them through your open hair, that's absolutely up to you, and I think it looks really cute. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you tried any of these hairstyles. I'd absolutely love to know. If you made it to this part of the video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you for making it this far. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, comment what your favorite hairstyle was, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye! You.